Hi, I'm Patrick Hopkins with Denison Yachting, and today we're in Fort Pierce, Florida, aboard AQUATICA. She's a 2008 Sea Ray 58 sedan bridge. This is Sea Ray's first iteration of a boat where the owner can do more than just coastal cruising. AQUATICA has seen the Bahamian shores of Staniel Cay and at any one time lives between South Florida and her summer home in North Carolina. One of the reasons her current owner purchased her was because the space aboard made for great accommodations for his growing family. These accommodations include a midship full beam master, a forward VIP, and a bunk stateroom. There are two reasons that AQUATICA stands out among other 580s on the market. First, her brand new paint job. And second, a brand new Garmin electronics package on the Flybridge. We'll get into that a little later. Now we're going to get this walkthrough started. We'll be going through every space aboard in detail, showing you why this is a standout among Sea Ray 580s in the market. We're going to kick things off on the Flybridge. As the name implies, up here is your sole helm. Here you have everything you need to operate this yacht safely. Two independent helm seats that give you a great view forward, and the new electronics I mentioned at the beginning fall naturally to the captain's eye. The first thing you notice are these two Garmin displays. Not only are these great tools for navigating, but double as onboard CCTV monitors. Both of these units are complemented outboard to starboard by a Garmin Autopilot and VHF. Just to port, there is a depth sounder repeater, and your bow and stern thruster controls, which are great tools when mooring and unmooring this vessel. To be sure not to leave out the entertainment, the owner has added a new Fusion stereo control unit. This is found all the way outboard to port. Directly above eye level, we see man engine monitors as well as a genset control. Being a former captain, one of my favorite features of this layout is this C-shaped settee, where your guests can enjoy the ride and you can keep an eye on the kids during your transit to your next destination. Directly across from the settee is a wet bar with a sink, prep space, an ice maker, and refrigerator. The final item to point out up here is her isinglass enclosure. This space can be air conditioned or heated, which most boaters love as it gives you the ability to extend your season regardless of where you boat. From the Flybridge, you have a great view of the bow. This is our next stop. The foredeck can be accessed from either port or starboard via molded non-skid side decks that lead all the way forward. Centerline, there's a molded area for an optional sun pad, which is a great place to relax at anchor. While on the thought of dropping the hook, up here, you also have your ground tackle. Jumping from one end of the yacht to the other, now we're going to take a look at the stern. Currently, there's a Zodiac tender that sits aboard a set of chocks mounted to the hydraulic swim platform. When the Zodiac is away, this makes for a great dive platform, or my preference, a non-skid beach. Access to this swim platform is on the starboard side via this transom gate that opens into the cockpit. As we step into the cockpit, the first thing I notice is how wide open it is. In addition to the built-in bench seat, there is room to port for deck chairs, making this a great space for docktails. One of the more luxurious aspects of AQUATICA's exterior is the use of teak. This is first seen on the steps leading to the Flybridge, as well as the cockpit sole. Centerline of this teak deck is the hatch to the engine room. Let's take a look here next. Here in the engine room is your generator, as well as the lifeblood of this boat, a set of twin MAN 900 horsepower engines. These MAN engines push this boat at an easy cruise speed of 18 knots, with a top speed around 30 knots. Leaving the cockpit and accessing the salon, a single pane door opens to port. To port and starboard are ultra leather sofas that face each other, as well as two ottomans. All the way aft on the port side is this conveniently located breaker panel for the entire boat. And aft of the starboard side love seat, there is a TV connected to Bose surround sound, turning this space into your own personal cinema before you call it a night. One step up from the salon is the galley, with an accompanying dinette to port. This dinette makes for great informal dining for the entire family. Opposite the dinette, there's the galley. Here we have a 2-burner cooktop, a single basin sink, and a microwave convection oven. The refrigeration in this space is 2 fridge drawers, as well as a freezer. From here, follow me down below, where we're going to check out the staterooms, starting with the master. This is a full beam master with ample storage, which can be found in cabinets, drawers, and hang lockers throughout the space. There is a queen berth athwartship to starboard, flanked by hull-side windows. At the foot of the bed to port, in between the closets, is the master stateroom's TV. And finally, forward into the port, we have a proper ensuite with a head and separate shower. Leaving the master and heading into the companionway, just to starboard is our bunk cabin. This stateroom has 2 over-under bunks, each with its own TV, and natural light that comes through a hull-side window. Just outside this cabin is a door that hides a stacked washer and dryer, serving as a convenient laundry center. As we walk through the forwardmost door, we arrive in the forward VIP. This is a full beam stateroom with a centerline queen berth, twin cedar line hang lockers, 2 hull-side windows, and 1 overhead. Also in the VIP is an ensuite head to port, and to starboard, a separate full shower. On behalf of Dennis and Yachting and myself, Patrick Hopkins, I want to thank you for coming aboard for today's walkthrough. If you have any questions or would like to see her in person, feel free to contact me.